وحدنا الأسعار وخفضناها على طول. للاستفسار اتصل على 111 أو زر الموقع www.jawad.pm.
Aujourd'hui, je me rends en bus dans le quartier de Chouafat, à Jérusalem-Est, pour m'entretenir avec Amoun. Amoun appartient aux Domari, un groupe de population qui aurait quitté l'Inde au VIe siècle pour venir s'installer dans plusieurs villes du Moyen-Orient. La famille d'Amoun habite Jérusalem depuis au moins 2 siècles. Elle me reçoit dans le centre communautaire Domari qu'elle a créé en 1999. Une tasse de thé à la main et son petit-neveu Youssef dans l'autre qui, vous l'entendrez, a décidé de rester sur les genoux de sa tante pendant l'entretien.
My name is Amoun Slim. I'm the director from the Domari Society in Jerusalem here. I'm born inside the old city of Jerusalem. My family live in that house already, like where I'm right now living. It's almost like 200 years.
Chapitre 1. L'enfance.
How can I describe it? I describe it with like it's beautiful years, wonderful years, even it was much difficult than now. You don't have anything to do with technology or machines or anything. Everything it was simple, but it was great and beautiful. And the life it was much easy comparing with now, which is you have everything, but your life is more hard and more difficult actually. And you know, the people even in that time they care about each other more than you see it in right now in this century. Everything it's became like a machine. People's heart even switched to be like stones, you know. Long time everybody sharing with each other, everybody care about each other, everybody even look after each other. If something happened to any family, you see people are gathering together to help them. This day, these things has already disappeared, and you don't see it on reality anymore. Everybody's mind his own business, and if my neighbors burn, good luck, you know.
Chapitre 2. Jérusalem.
I'm in love with Jerusalem first of all, comparing with all the things that's going on there, but I like the old houses, the old streets, holy places for the different groups. I love it so much, and even the market, I feel like he have sounds different than any other market in the world and places. So everything you found it unique in this place. It's you can't say I can compare it with any other city. You can say I'm speaking about Haifa, it's a beautiful city, but it's different than Jerusalem. Jerusalem have unique type. Nobody in the earth can see it until he been there and feel it. You have a strong feeling when you get inside the city. Yeah.
Chapitre 3. Les Domari.
Domari society, it's a society who exists in this country or in this land over 500 years, but not so much people know about them. طيب استنى شوي. طيب ماشي. So this society exists, like I say, 500 years in this country, but they've been a not acceptable society now as a minority among other groups, facing so many difficult and so many hard situations in this country, like from both sides, from the Israeli and also from the Palestinian. First of all, like I say, the Palestinians look to us as gypsies. They know we live among them. You can say it's concerned like this. It just you have discriminate against us from the Arab society. Very huge. Whatever you do, you're still a gypsy. Even we say we are Palestinian gypsies. You don't feel you are acceptable, and you don't feel they are doing something to you. So if they want to do to anything like Palestinian, we are the last people they think about us, for instance, to make them involved, for instance. And that is kind of, you found it heavy, and you found it not fair, especially you are raised up among them for many years, and you need to feel there are rights, that you can feel like a little bit acceptable. But you don't see it on the ground, and that's why there's a problem here. In the school, the children feel it when they are in the school. In the street, when you walk, they say, this is gypsy. In the shops, everywhere, you know, in the buses, you know, in the daily base, you know, in the daily life, you feel it like it's there and it's a huge, it's a big, you know. And the Israelis look to us as Arabs. They think we are Arabs. And if you also want to fight for your right from them, it's also a process. And they feel, wow, we have many minorities here. They have the Ethiopian, they have the Russian, they have the Armenian, and what else? They have these days, I don't know, like Sudanese and this kind of groups who enter this land. And to add on it, like the gypsies, they say, oh, we have enough already on the agenda, you know. And they know the municipality of Jerusalem, I think, for sure she know there are gypsies inside the country, especially inside the old city. She know it for many years, since Didi Kolek, you know, the first mayor. I mean, the mayor I grew up, he knows. But there were no changes, and there were no so special rights that you get it different than any other groups here there. So you get the service that all the groups get it inside the old city, without exceptions. Like, for instance, they know the gypsies, for instance, they are completely very, very poor, and they need a lot of help, like not help financially, also like socially, you know, they need it in the city. They don't do anything about it. So they will really ignore it and close their eyes and continue. For example, in the airport, when I go abroad the country, you say to the girl or the security that you are gypsies, you think you will have a special treatment, you will have it even worse. So they will check you like a crazy. So even they know they are something with gypsies kind of related to the Holocaust and these things, and they were suffering all their life like a Jewish society. They suppose to give you better treatment and respectful treatment. You don't have it. All the time I'm complain a little bit sometimes to my parents about that, and they say it will be better for us if we believe in ourselves. It will make it much stronger and much easier. But honestly, we believe in ourselves, but the world outside is just what you call it, like stretch your arms. Wherever you want to reach something, they make it more far away. But we still hope that one day we will really get some of our right, and you will fight for your people, like for instance to get better situation and better levels of society among the other society, and to protect this culture from losing, because we have language, it's called Domari. This language in coming years, 10 years, it will be disappear if you don't protect it, and because it's a non-written language, it's only spoken language, and you don't have alphabet in it. بدك شاي؟ طبعا بلاش هلا بسوي لك كاسة تعال.
Chapitre 4. Le conflit israélo-palestinien.
We don't believe both groups are fighting for good things, for instance. We have kind of saying in the society, like when somebody dies, he never take everything to the grave. And they fight for land, they fight for money, they fight for something. In the end, none of any both of them, the group will take it with them, you know. They must enjoy what God is giving to them and share together. And there are something here in this point that Israelis don't want to share it with the Palestinians, and they want to continue fighting. So both groups are I don't understand them, but I feel like both groups, they will go inside this circle for all this kind of century and years, and still the same problem. Here I can tell honestly, one side is not fair. That I feel like there are so much pressure from the Israeli side to the Palestinian. I see some gypsies who living behind the wall, for instance, and in some villages. You know, when you want to visit your family, it's better to you to go to Jordan, easy than passing one checkpoint. Why? They make the people life miserable. This is kind of things unfair and not human. And they punish all the people. They don't punish one group. They punish all the people, and that is a big problem. That I think that is a mistake that Israel catch it and make it in their hand like this side. But further on, you see, I believe many Israeli people are friends of mine, and I like them and so on. They believe in peace. They believe in living together. Go to the old time, go into the souk and eat hummus and enjoy shopping in the Arab side on Saturday and go back. These days, everything is difficult. Just because politician people, the big ones, they like that things. And the normal people like us, who's suffering among this kind of issues. I believe that is the only mistake.
Chapitre 5. Les Roms de France.
I want to tell you something. Actually, I get some gypsy French, a gypsy from France. And it's pity to hear they really have very bad treatment from the French. And very, very bad. And this is maybe if there are people hearing your radio from French people, I think shame on them, they should change. And they must really treat the gypsies as a human being. Somebody make mistakes from the gypsies, or he was created in places not really well, but it does not mean all the gypsies. It's everywhere in the world. Not it mean every community the same. You can go to the Americans, you see a lot of violence in America. It's mean not all the Americans. You can go, for instance, to Russia. You have mafia, you have many bad society, but it does not mean all the Russians are bad. And that's what everybody judge on us from far distance, that we are stupid, we are dirty, we are thieves, we are da-da-da-da-da. Without look, they are quite a huge number from the society, which is great, and they are really nice people. And they want to live in peace, they want really to create help to the awareness inside the society. Not if 2 or 3 people done something under the name of gypsies mean all the gypsies are there. So I wish that would be changed during that message to many French people, that they can really look to it in a smart way and give chance to these people who's really been fighting for the living for all this year and they don't see result in it. And inshallah it will be bringing some help.